hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just using a different microphone today. How are you, Cynthia?
Okay. That's so far.
Is everybody better now?
My husband and mother is to hospital.
Oh,
so and yesterday night is hard and very
weak.
hurt.
Yes.
Weak, yes. So my husband is just so the driver to hospital.
Okay. Well, we hope she gets better soon. And is Amir better?
Not better.
Oh.
He is 10 years old.
Oh.
But she take
Oxygen?
yes, it's never.
Oh.
So the doctor
Never mind. You can write to me. We'll write to each other after the lesson, and you can explain it to me. Okay.
Yeah.
So today I'm stopped. Good. And you're okay. Yes, he's got used to not going to kindergarten, so now he wants to stay at home with mommy.
Yes, please help me. I don't want to
Shame. No. Yes, teachers miss their students. I missed you even. I thought last week my week was not the same without Cynthia.
I miss you.
Good. One day we will have to meet. Somewhere in the world we will have to meet together. I think that would be lovely. But so today we are talking about what we do. So I am going to first share my screen with you, like that. And then, because I thought as a special treat today, we will start with this one. Have you ever heard of Rudolf Nureyev? Have you heard of him?
Yes.
Okay, so this is Rudolf Nureyev. He's a famous dancer, and Margot Fonteyn doing Swan Lake. I thought we would just look at this. And why I played you that today is because our lesson is called What We Do. And what do you do?
I'm a teacher, ballet teacher.
Ballet teacher, yes. So that's why I thought, let me show you some ballet. Because he's also a famous ballet teacher. So that is what our lesson is about today. And we're going to read about different people and what they do. So I'm going to skip that one. And we will go to this one. Can you read about Anna? What does Anna do?
Anna does work as a primary school teacher. When she finished
University,
but she didn't enjoy it. Now she works as an
ambulance, yes, there's the ambulance there. An ambulance driver. She works as an ambulance driver.
She doesn't work during the day anymore. She starts at 10 p.m. and finishes at 6 a.m. She is usually very busy. Every night is different, and Anna never knows what to expect.
Expect. Remember to break the word up. Expect. Yes. She doesn't know what will happen. If you think that something will happen, you expect something. So she doesn't know what will happen. Every night is a different. Do you want the translation for expect? Put it here. Beauty. To expect. There it is. Have you written it down? So she works as an ambulance driver. You know the ambulances when they go through the town, woo, and they go and pick up people from an accident or sick people, and they take them to hospital. And the blue light flashes or a red light flashes to tell the other cars, mind out the way, we have an emergency, this person needs to get to hospital. So she works as an ambulance driver. She doesn't work during the day. I think this is very difficult. She starts work at 10 p.m. at night and she finishes at 6 a.m. in the morning. So she must sleep during the day and work during the night. I don't think I would like that job. Would you like that job to work at night? Would you like to work at night? No, nighttime is for sleep.
Yeah.
And here we have Yevgeny. Yevgeny. I think it's Russian. Yevgeny is a ballet dancer, just like you. Can you read about Yevgeny?
Okay. Yevgeny started his first ballet when he was 2, and he wanted to be a ballet dancer. He started at about 10 or 30 first. He warmed up and done some exercise. Then the
intense rehearsal, very difficult rehearsal.
Intense rehearsal begins. He had a quick break every hour, and he eats some fruit or nuts. When the rehearsal
Rehearsals. Rehearsal is, you know, when you are preparing your students for an exam, they practice and practice and practice. That's a rehearsal. It's a time to practice.
Rehearsals are finished. He suddenly sit down and relax. He often goes to the gym in the evening.
Yes, so he's a very busy dancer. He starts at 10:30 in the morning and he does warm-up exercises. Do you do warm-up exercises to get your muscles loose? Do you let your student? Yeah, so you do some warm-up exercises before you start your rehearsal. If you're going to, yes, so he does his warm-up exercises and then he starts rehearsal. So if we break rehearsal up, it looks like this. Rehearsal.
Rehearsal.
Yes. So that is the practicing. It's actually, it's spelled rehearsal, but we say rehearsal. That's the time of practicing to get better and better before an exam. And I'm sure you take your students the time to practice. You practice your different ballet moves over and over and over until you get them perfect for the exam. Do you do that? You practice with your students?
Yeah.
Yes, because otherwise they won't do well in the exam. So he does his rehearsals and then he has a break. Every hour he eats some fruit and nuts to give him some energy. And when he's finished his rehearsals, he goes to the gym and he does more exercises to keep fit and to keep in shape so that he can be the best ballet dancer that he can be. Okay, have you got any questions about that vocabulary?
Our school, the rehearsal of late broken.
Okay, the rehearsal is what?
The next month, our school always students late broken.
Are they doing their exams? The older students?
Yeah.
Okay. Translate for me.
Yeah.
Performance, yes.
Performance, yeah.
Yes.
Late broken.
Oh, Sleeping Beauty. I know Sleeping Beauty. That's lovely. I must try and find one like I found the Swan Lake one on Sleeping Beauty. So they are rehearsing all the time, practicing so that when they do their performance, they are perfect, no mistakes. Okay, can we move on?
Hear you the
Faint. Oh, okay. I will try and talk more into the microphone so that you can hear me better. Is that any better?
Okay.
All right. I will try and talk a bit louder. So we're going to move on from there. So we're on this page practicing what we read about Yevgeny. So we will not do this side of the, yes, that's a ballet pose. It's wonderful. we will not do this side of the page. We're going to just do the side that's got to do with Yevgeny. So we're going to read sentences 1 to 4 and then fill in the words. So these are the options. Use the words from the text to complete the sentences about Yevgeny. So, sentence number 1. What word do you think fits in there?
Past tense. Get up. He gets up and past tense.
No, look, if we look back at the article, what happens at 10:30? He starts his warm-up exercises. So he starts, yes, he starts. Can you write today? Have you got a keyboard? Yes, there we go. He starts his work because dancing is also work. He starts his work at 10:30. What does he do first?
Warm up.
Warms up, yes. Gets all the muscles loose and warmed up. Because if you don't warm up, you will get an injury. Your muscles are too stiff, so he needs to warm up. What does he do with the fruits or nuts?
He eats.
Yeah, he eats every hour. He eats some fruits and nuts to give him energy so he can dance better. Do you eat when you're at work? Anything for energy?
Huh?
Do you eat something while you're practicing to give you more energy?
Energy?
Yes.
I use the vegetables.
Yeah, so you have vegetables. Vegetables are also very healthy. And after
beef.
Okay, beef. After finish, I thought it was lamb. I thought your favorite was the lamb.
Lamb.
Yeah.
I like beef.
Okay. After finishing, does he sit down?
Relax. First one.
Yevgeny,
sit down and relax.
he doesn't sit down and relax. Yevgeny is full of energy. Let me translate energy for you so you understand it. Yevgeny has lots of energy. Early energy. Yevgeny has lots of energy. Early. So he doesn't sit down and relax. He goes to the gym and he works out and he lifts the weights and he does exercises to keep his body in good shape for the dancing. All right, so look at these sentences again. He eats fruit and nuts. Anna works as an ambulance driver. Anna doesn't work during the day. So if we look at these sentences, this one is positive.
Right.
He eats. Right. It's correct. This one, she works as an ambulance driver. But to make a sentence negative, no, we put doesn't. Anna doesn't work during the day. Remember,
No.
Anna works at night. So this is called negative. Positive and negative. Positive, present simple. Negative, we add does not. So we're not learning about Julian. And here we use the present simple for habits and routines, things we do every day. So can you read these sentences? These are habits and routines.
Okay. I eat food in the morning. You start work at 9 a.m. He has 3 children. They
Good.
like sports. They live in the small apartment. He wakes up at 5 a.m.
Yes, so these are all what we call habits or routines. Things we do every day. We use the present simple. I eat. You start. He has. We like. They live. He wakes up. It's a routine. Every day he wakes up at the same time. So do you have a routine for when you wake up in the morning? You get up, oh, wake up. What do you do every morning?
And I wake up 12 o'clock.
Yes, we're not going to talk about the time. What time does Amir go to kindergarten?
My son goes to start at 7, a half and 7.
So does your husband take him to kindergarten?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good practice. So he leaves you to sleep, and then when you get up, do you have something to eat every day when you get up?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you get up in the morning, when you wake up, you get up out of bed and then
Get up.
sleep, wake up. Ooh, then we get up.
I wake up at 5 a.m. every day, and I get up 11 p.m.
Okay, no. I think you wake up at 12. Yes, I think you wake up at 12 p.m. And then you must, yes, and then you must get up and have something to eat. Maybe some noodles or some dumplings, something to eat.
I eat some vegetables and beef every day.
Okay.
So sometimes chicken.
Because you're very strict with your diet. Because you're a ballet dancer, you watch what you eat. So that's your routine. Then what time do you start work? What time do you start teaching your ballet?
4
p.m.
p.m. I start work at 4 p.m.
And
9.
Okay, so
Yeah.
4 p.m. to 9 p.m. That's a long time. That's why you have to sleep later during the day, because you work part of the night, just like Anna works in the night. So let's move on. This page is talking about positive and negative, which we've done before. I work at night. I don't work at night. So we're going to move on from that page. Look at these sentences. This is now practicing the present simple, positive, and negative. So I will give you a pencil. You need to cross out the wrong words so that the sentence is correct. So the first one is I work or I works at a bank. Yes, so the sentence is I work at a bank. She likes reading.
Like
Good.
reading book.
Yes. Number 3. You
You
speak English and French. Good. Number 4. What does it say?
He plays soccer.
He plays soccer. Yes. Number 5.
Oh, sleep.
Yes. So the dog sleeps.
Sleep.
Yes, because the dog is it. The dog, it sleeps in a kennel. That's a picture of a kennel that we can see there. So this, we need to cross out sleep. The dog sleeps in a kennel. Number 6.
You eat lunch at 1 p.m.
Yes.
It
Snows in winter. Not where we live, but some countries it snows. They earn a lot of money. They are rich people. They get a lot of money.
Tom starts his job at 6:30 p.m.
Yes, Tom starts his job at 6:30 p.m. So he start working in the evening. These are the same type of things. So I'm moving on from there. And we are looking at this exercise where you need to put in a word. Tony comes from Spain. So he
speaks Spanish.
He speaks Spanish, yes. You have to add an S. Hang on. This is not in the correct form. So you have to add an S here. He speaks. Good. He speaks Spanish. Correct. Number 2.
Rachel's apartment and office are on Main Street.
Main Street, yes. So she
walks to work.
Walks to work. Good. Jane takes the train to work. Yes.
To work.
Very good.
She starts work at 9 a.m.
Yes, so Jane takes the train to work at 8:20 a.m. because she needs to start work at 9 a.m. Number 4.
Sarah is on vacation in Sydney.
Sydney in Australia.
She's ready.
No. No. She. What's the? She.
No.
Thinks. She thinks Sydney is beautiful.
She thinks.
Yes. Good. It is dry in the desert.
Yes, that is. It's raining.
It's dry. So does it rain?
Dry.
Dry. Dry means no rain. So dry means no rain. Let me show you a picture of a desert. That's what a desert is. So, Sahara. Sahara. Look at this picture.
We journey across the dunes and the sweltering sands of the Sahara.
It doesn't rain. So it's very, very dry. So it doesn't rain. You see?
Oh,
It's just sand. So we need to add it doesn't rain. So if we put in there, it doesn't rain in a desert. It's very, very hot and dry. I don't like sweet foods. So do I eat?
I don't eat sugar.
Good. I don't eat sugar. I don't like sweet foods. Don't eat. Very good. I don't eat sugar. I don't like sweet foods. That one I'm skipping. That one I'm skipping. So this is talking about the present simple. We say I work, you work, he works, she works, we work, they work. We've done this before, so we're just going to practice a little bit. And when we ask questions, you work, do you work? Yes, she does. No, she doesn't. Do you remember these? We did them before. Yes, no questions. Do you remember? You did these before. And then what questions? Where do you work? What are you doing? They are called what questions. So, complete the sentences with the verb and match the spelling. Diego is a mechanic. Mechanic.
Study.
No, he doesn't study cars. He fixes cars. He's a mechanic. So he fixes cars. Yes. Let's leave that one and we will go on to one that we know what they are doing. Otherwise, we will run out of time. And I wanted to do this one. This lady is called Beatrice. Can you read what it says about Beatrice?
Beatrice stands in the same ballet company as Yevgeny.
Yevgeny, yes. So, make sentences about Beatrice. What can you say about Beatrice? For example, if we look at picture A with a lovely fruit, we can say, Beatrice eats fruit at breakfast. Do you understand? So, what can you say about Beatrice?
Yeah.
Hey, you choose a picture. Tell me which picture you're going to choose and then make a sentence about Beatrice.
The eat food and breakfast.
Yes, so
Two.
yes. You must make a sentence. So I said Beatrice eats fruit at breakfast. What can we say about B? She's chopping
Cook
a,
dinner.
yes, so,
No.
yes, Beatrice cooks dinner.
Cook.
She cooks. She makes
She
the
cooks
dinner,
it.
yes. So she's chopping up the red pepper and she's got a chili and she looks like she's making curry. What about C? There's all the ladies standing at the bar. This is called the bar in ballet, you know?
Yeah.
So what can we say? Beatrice,
Yeah.
what does she do? See these words here? Yeah, you don't understand, but you must put her name so we can say Beatrice stretches at the ballet studio. Stretches is when you yes, Beatrice stretches at the ballet studio. Oh, this is what I do. Beatrice does Pilates classes. Do you know Pilates?
Yeah.
Yes, so she does Pilates classes. And then the last one, Beatrice, she catches a train. So she reads on the train. You see, she's got her phone there and she's reading. Some people like to read on the train. They have a book or they have their phone and they look up something and they read while they're on the train. So this is stretching. I'm sure you do a lot of stretch up, stretching at the ballet studio. So let's do a listening activity. This is what does Beatrix talk about? And we're going to listen. Tell me if you can hear this.
I usually wake up at about 7:30. I don't like mornings much, so I don't get up early. I have a couple of cups of coffee and a healthy breakfast. I usually eat oatmeal with yogurt and fruit. It helps to give me energy for the day ahead. I go to work on the train, and I get there at about 10 a.m. The first part of the day is not very interesting. You know, we have to warm up and stretch. It's important, but it's boring. Later on, we start rehearsing more intensively. That's my favorite part of the day. It's very tiring, but I love it. We usually finish at about 4 p.m. After that, I often go to the gym. Ballet dancers need to be strong, so I spend time doing strength-building exercises, like weightlifting, for example. I also do some yoga or Pilates classes. In the evening, I usually cook dinner at home. I love eating junk food, like pizza, for instance, but I don't eat it very often. I have to be very careful with my diet. Usually, I have chicken or fish and rice with steamed vegetables. Not very exciting. My biggest weakness is chocolate, and I have a square or two every night. It's my little treat.
So she's not as good as you. She says her favorite food is pizza, but she doesn't eat it often. She has steamed vegetables and some chicken or fish. So which of these A to E, which one does she talk about the most? What does she talk about the most?
Dancing.
Yes, dancing and food and exercise. She does Pilates in the evening. But she eats chocolate. She likes chocolate. So she's not as good as you. She eats 4 blocks of chocolate in the evening. So let's listen again. Read the sentences below and say, are these true or false? So can you read those sentences and then we will listen again and say, are they true or false?
For breakfast, she drinks coffee and she eats healthy food.
Healthy. Healthy
Healthy.
food.
Healthy.
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 Yes, healthy food, good food.
Healthy food. She rides a bike to work. She often goes to a gym.
Gym. This is, it's a G, but you pronounce it like a J. Gym.
Gym.
Yes.
Gym.
Gym.
Gym can form in Chinese.
Okay, let's
Gym.
translate gym into Chinese. This is where you go to exercise. The gym.
Oh,
健身房
Jian Shin Fang, the gym. So you see there it's pronounced gym with a J, even though we spell it gym. So it's pronounced gym. She goes to the gym, and what does she do in the evening?
In the evening, she eats in a restaurant.
Okay, so listen and then we will say true or false.
I usually wake up at about 7:30. I don't like mornings much, so I don't get up early. I have a couple of cups of coffee and a healthy breakfast. I usually eat oatmeal with yogurt and fruit. It helps to give me energy for the day ahead. I go to work on the train, and I get there at about 10 a.m. The first part of the day is not very interesting. You know, we have to warm up and stretch. It's important, but it's boring. Later on, we start rehearsing more intensively. That's my favorite part of the day. It's very tiring, but I love it. We usually finish at about 4 p.m. After that, I often go to the gym. Ballet dancers need to be strong, so I spend time doing strength-building exercises, like weightlifting, for example. I also do some yoga or Pilates classes. In the evening, I usually cook dinner at home. I love eating junk food, like pizza, for instance.
Okay, let's mark these true or false. For breakfast, she drinks coffee and she eats healthy food. Is that true or false?
True.
True, yes. Number 2, she rides a bike to work.
False.
False, good. She goes on the train to work. Number 3, she often goes to the gym. She says ballet dancers have to be strong. So she goes to the gym, she lifts weights to make her muscles strong, and she does Pilates and yoga. So is that one true or false?
True.
Good. And in the evening, she eats in a restaurant?
No.
No, false.
No, she eats home.
Yes, she eats at home. She does like pizza, but she knows as a ballet dancer, you cannot eat pizza and still do your ballet. So these are these subject pronouns with be, do, have, and go. And we've done those before. You can see how they change. You can go over those after the lesson. So let's finish with this one. Complete the sentences with the correct form: do, go, have, or be. So, number 1, she yoga classes 2 times a week.
She does yoga.
Good one. Yes, she does yoga classes 2 times a week. David and Sarah have 3 children. Yes. Connor has a large apartment, a big apartment. Liam goes to his school at 8 a.m. That's like Amir. Amir goes at 7:30. Nina does her homework every night. There's Nina doing her homework. We go to work. That's very good. So the last page to finish is talking about jobs. And we can talk maybe about your husband's job, because we've already talked about you being a ballet teacher. And you can use, these are verbs in the present simple. What time does your husband wake up to go to work?
My husband wakes up 6:30
a.m. And then he gets up. Some people sleep, they wake up, they lie in bed, and then they only get up late. So that's why you say wake up and get up, because some people, they don't get up when they wake up.
Get up 7 a.m.
Okay, so he wakes up at 6:30 and he gets up at 7 a.m.
Yes.
And then
he wake up after the play.
He gets up after he's played on his phone. And then what time does he start work?
The 8 p.m.
8 a.m. Remember, a.m. is in the morning. 8 a.m. 8 p.m. is in the night time when Amir goes to sleep. And does he drive to work?
Yes.
Yes, so then he drives to work and he drops Amir at school. So those are all verbs in the present simple. So that's the end of this lesson. I'm going to close it and I will assign the homework so you can look at the words afterwards. And so thank you very much. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, good. Thank you. And it was lovely to see you again. Bye. Bye, Jen.